Hello, 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 all of my crafty, did I just say crafty? My crafty friends. Good grief. This is how the night's already starting. Hello, my crafty friends, my dear, darling chaos crew. I'm so happy that you're here. Clearly, this is chaos. Everything around here is chaos. So that just, English is difficult enough. So anyway, welcome everyone. Happy Monday to you. Welcome to Card Chaos, the show that makes Monday worth it. I am so glad to have you here, and I am very excited to have somebody here with me, a Floridian who brings the sunshine. This is my dear friend, Gloria Davis. Hi, Gloria.
Hi, everybody.
How are you, darling?
I'm good, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. You're in Florida now or no?
Nope, I'm still in North Carolina. I'm leaving next weekend to head
Are
home.
you?
To head
Okay.
back to the other house.
Awesome, awesome. So welcome to Card Chaos. For those who don't know, Gloria is also one of my moderators. Thank you very much for doing that for me, Gloria, because I'm always trying to learn how to do things here, and I don't know. That's why I need an adult and like a manager. Anybody can find me a handler? I feel like I need one. So I need somebody to do all the things for me because I don't know. I'm useless sometimes. But anyway, so I'm very, very happy that you are here. I'm excited to get into some chaos with you, my friend. Tonight's theme, as you can see scrolling across the screen, is ink smushing, or is it ink smooshing? That is a very important topic of discussion this evening. It's the great debate. Just like you've got the great splatter versus spatter debate, we now have, is it smooshing or is it smushing debate? Where does everybody in the chat stand? I'm very curious. And how about you, Gloria? Is it ink smooshing or is it ink smushing?
Smushing. You smush things.
You smush it, exactly. So why is it two O's? Like, I don't understand. It messes with my head because yeah. I also believe it's smushing, but you're smooshing in the word. So I just don't understand. I don't understand.
Why is I before E except after C? It doesn't make sense to me.
I think somebody woke up one day and said, you know what? English is too easy. Let's just shake things up a little. And off we went. Off we went. All right, so it looks like, we're in the minority, friend. It looks like there's a whole lot of smooshing going on. Oh, and I've got a squishing from Jen. And yes, Jen, you are right. Ollie is my handler. Ollie is my dog, for those who don't know. He's my little corgi, and he definitely keeps me on my toes. So yes, English is challenging. Yeah. All right. So
and I cannot promise you that Pippi will be quiet either, because she's always under my feet too.
She's adorable though. So, we'll take a little puppy bomb. That's okay. We can handle it. Ollie is in the other room, and my husband, who's been working midnights, is home now, and he's off for the next few days. So Ollie is soaking up all the daddy time right now. So mommy's chopped liver at the moment. So we will not see him tonight, but it's all good. All right. So Miss Gloria, tell us a little bit about you, my friend. Where can we find you online? What kind of stuff are you into? Tell us all the crafty things.
Yeah. So, let's see. So I started scrapbooking way back in the last century. Is right after my daughter was born. Right after my daughter was born, I went to one of those infamous Creative Memories home parties, and got hooked into that, and actually I don't even remember what we were called then, but I was one of those people. And I had home parties and did scrapbooks, and I did scrapbooks.
Oh, we lost you for a second, Gloria. You there, darling? We may have lost sound. Okay, if y'all can hear me in the chat, let me know. And Gloria, are you there? I see you, but I don't hear you. We might need you to maybe just close out and come right back. Let me see if I can. Okay, you can hear me, Justine? All right, we just can't hear you, Gloria. All right, let me just take you off screen for a second, and I'll add you back, and let me see if that does anything. This is chaos, friends. This is how it works. This is just chaos. Okay, let me add her back. Okay, any luck? Can we hear you? If you're talking, we can't hear you. We had a little bit of a chaos right before we went on too. So maybe disconnect and reconnect, Gloria? I don't know if can she hear me at all? Oh, no, she doesn't have her headset on, Jen. She tried and it was not working. Gloria, if you can hear me, do a thumbs up for me. Oh, nope, okay, so she can't hear me either. All right, let me see if I can message her real quick. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Actually, here, let me do something I don't normally do. This is always chaos, isn't it? There we go. Hi, everybody. I'm switching to my face cam for a second. Gloria, can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I don't think she can hear me, friends. Nope, I don't think she can hear me. This is on track for us. This is chaos. Yes, if you can hear me, please try to disconnect and then reconnect. Sometimes it really is as simple as that, you know? That has happened before, for sure. Hi, everybody. Hi, Chris and Jen and Kenzie and Jan and Angie and Paula and so on and Heidi and everybody. Yeah, card making we got. You're so right, Heidi. The tech stuff is where we get a little bit like, uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So she disconnected for a second. You get to see my gloriously terrible craft room right now. It's such a mess. Ugh, this is chaos. This is chaos everywhere. Okay, let me see if I can add her back. Okay, you can see. There we go.
Let me fix my camera again.
Okay, everybody in the chat can hear her now, right? Can you talk for a second, Gloria, just to make sure we can hear you? Yep.
Hi,
okay.
Can everybody hear me?
Okay, there we go. It's okay. Stuff happens. Creativity is chaotic, Jen. You are absolutely right. By the way, speaking of Jen, and speaking of my moderators, of whom Gloria is one, thank you to Jen and to Allison and to Tana as well, also for moderating my channel. All right, so now we are just we just need you to go 90 degrees to the left, and then we should be good.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get it back up in the holder.
Okay. By the way, this is my brand new sweater that is super thin. And I was told today by 3 different people, I was told I look very springy. I think that means I'm in denial. I refuse to acknowledge that winter is coming. No matter what TV show tells me it is, I refuse to believe it.
Oh, I did it again.
I'm going to go back down to my desk cam since we all can hear Gloria now. So I'm going to drop back down. Thank you for bearing with us. Oh, and thank you, Angie. I appreciate it. This is just Irene from work. So, all right. Hi, Tana. There she is. All right. Let me drop down to my desk cam and we will get to going. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. Thank you, Heidi. Oh, you guys are too sweet. Okay. You're so good for my eco. Oh, hair toss. All right. Let's switch. All right, back down to the desk. All right, Mother of Dragons is right. Yes, winter is coming.
My portrait or landscape?
You are, actually, I think you are your portrait, but it's okay. We just need you to go. Yep, you got it. There you go. Okay, perfect.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. I guarantee you we all have had our own share of tech issues. So
somebody, I thought I had it on Do Not Disturb, and then of course it took the sound off when somebody was trying to call me.
Oh, that's what. See, tech is just weird. It's just weird. So no worries. All right, it wouldn't be Card Chaos if without a little chaos, right? Like that's just on brand. That's all.
Exactly.
All right. So Mother of Corgi Butts. Thank you, Jen. You recognize me at my soul. I am a mother of corgi butts. I love how many people are also in denial about winter. I'm with my people. There is no doubt here. All right. So the theme for this evening, as we mentioned, is ink smushing or smooshing, however you choose to say it. So we are going to try to do some chaotic card making in 15 minutes. That is the crux of Card Chaos. So Gloria is, wait, you said you're going to go first, Gloria? Is that right?
I am going to go first. I'm ready.
So Gloria is going to go first. And the idea is she's going to craft her card and she's going to involve the theme of ink smushing, and she's going to use it and make it in 15 minutes. So with ink smushing, just, you know what, do you want to talk a little bit about ink smushing? Because it's something you're very familiar with. I'm less familiar with it.
I am. So I do a lot of ink smushing, and it basically is just is that instead of stamping onto paper, it basically is that you're taking ink, however, whatever fashion that you want to take it, to put it on the paper. You're not stamping, you can different colors, whatever you want to do. You can drag your paper through. You can use, saran wrap, anything like that to put it on
Mhm.
there. And also there's many, many different ways, but it's not stamping. You're just applying ink to your paper in a different way.
Yeah, agreed. One of my favorite ways to apply it, and I learned about it through Jen Shirkis's classes, is just using the packaging that your stuff comes in.
Hmm.
It's very, very simple. You just smush it on here and just dab it down like that. I mean, it's a really quick way to get some color onto your projects. So it's a great option. It really is.
Yep.
So what
And then
projects?
I learned
Ooh,
from NB Crafts is, as soon as the camera there they are, is creating these little balls. You put a piece of um paper towel inside saran wrap and you ball it up really good, and then that way is that it it lightens how much ink you put onto your paper, because you're dipping this into your ink onto the paper, so it doesn't take as
cool.
long for your paper to dry. So I have a little one that I sit here and I just kind of crunch it up, and then I have a bigger one that I use as well when I want a little bit bigger blotches.
That is super, super cool. I did watch that video when you referenced it when we were chatting before. I was like, whoa, that's something I never even thought about. Like that's so great to have just a handy tool like that ready to go. That's
Yeah, and then
awesome.
it just wipes off and you go from there.
Fabulous. Love it. So hello, by the way, to everybody coming in the chat. I'm so glad to have you here. And we are about to get started with some ink smushing. So blah, blah, blah. What products are you using tonight, Gloria?
Okay, so my colors that I'm using Distress Oxides, I'm using Worn Lipstick, Spun Sugar, and Shabby Shutters. I just love these three
Ooh.
colors together.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm also is that I am using a new set that I just got from Pink Fresh. It's called detailed leaf. So what I like to do with my after my ink smishing is that I like to use a black. I'll use just stamp this on the front of it to give it a little bit of detail, and of course is that my sentiment to go on there. So it makes it really simple. This set is really nice because it does have also stencils. So if I wanted to do a little bit more detail, I would use the stencils once I had stamped into my leaf stamp.
Oh, see, that's genius. So you can do like the kind of abstract ink smushing, and then you can concentrate your color with your stencils, right? Is that what
Right.
you're
That's
saying? Yeah,
yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying.
that's
Is
very
that
cool.
and then one thing I also as a tip for ink smushing is that I used to put my ink on my class on my
Uh-oh. I think we're having a little bit of a connection issue. It's chaos tonight, friends. That's what we said,
on a
right? It's just
silicone mat.
oh, there she's back.
So
Okay. Maybe.
can you hear me?
Yep, yep, now we can.
I'm here. Okay, sorry about that. Is that I end up using is a silicone map to put my ink on, because it gives it a little bit more property than just sitting on the glass.
Oh, smart. So, funnily enough, I have one of those that my good friend Gloria got for me. So look at that. Sitting right here. I have mine with my little silicone tool for gluing, but still, yes, I have it too. That's a good point. Very good point.
Yep.
Oh, hi Amanda. I see Pear Blossom Press checking in. An Inky Stamper. Hi Chelsea. Hi Dina. Hi Chris. Well, I said hi to Chris already, but hi again, Chris. She's only got a few more days until she gets to retire. That's very exciting. Hi, Nima and Joanne and everybody. Okay, so I am very excited to see what you're going to make, my friend. I think it's going to be beautiful. I cannot wait. And your color choices are perfection. So, all right, are we all ready? Are we ready? We're going to get our chaos on. I'm going to grab my not my clock. This isn't exactly a clock, but something close enough. My timer. Here we go. All right. Who in the chat is going to be crafting along with us too? I'd love to know. And if you are, and if you'd like to share your project when you're done, I'd love to see it. Please feel free as does it say it in the bottom? Yeah, join us and share your creation in our Facebook group. It is linked below. Yay, Chris, 3 days till retirement. It is linked below. It's Card Chaos with Irene Smith, and it is on Facebook. Or, of course, you're welcome to share it on Instagram with hashtag Card Chaos Live. And speaking of, if you, Nightbot just brought it up for us, type hashtag Card Chaos Live in the chat, and Gloria has agreed to give her card to a winner, and I will do the same. So, all right, that's all my spiel for the night. So here we go. Ready, my friend?
I'm ready.
All right, 15 minutes on the clock, and go. 15 minutes. Now,
All right, so I'm just going to...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm just going to smush some ink down onto my silicone mat.
Okay. So she's smushing some ink. I know we do still have a little bit of a connection issue, but it'll be okay. All right. We're going to add some water.
And then putting a little water on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use my little tools. And this is it. And the thing with this is that you don't want to just sit there and put a lot on there. You just want to kind of grab some. And then all I'm going to do is just kind of pounce it through and all. I want a little bit more of the green because I'm going to use a background piece is going to be green and all, but I'm just going to smush a little bit all over my paper. And with this again is that it doesn't take as long to dry when you do this instead of like dragging your paper through the ink. So I'm just going to take.
That is something I'm concerned about tonight, is my paper taking too long to dry. I'm a little worried about that. So we'll see. We'll see. But that is very cool. You can still hear me too, right, Gloria?
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep. Just making sure. Just checking in. Oh, Spellbinders is sending me a text. Stop trying to sell me things. I want all the things.
I know.
I'm so bad. I can't. I see a text. I'm like, ooh, more things I can buy.
So I think I'm just going to add a little bit more green, and then I think I am done with my background.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
All right, and move that away. I am going to just dry this for a second. I normally just let it sit it aside and let it, but you know, I only have 15 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. And so to your point, and also to what Justine just said, she said heat gun. So I completely agree. And for those who don't know, maybe, because I didn't know this at one time either, there is a difference between an embossing gun and a heat tool. So the Ranger heat tool in particular is great for mixed media and for like water type medias and things like that, because it has a wider barrel and it disperses the heat more rather than an embossing gun, which concentrates the heat to heat up that embossing powder much more quickly. So I'll be using both so I can kind of show you the difference, but I'm like, nobody had ever told me that before, so that was news to me. So a heat tool, Ranger heat tool in particular, really dries your paper quickly and is made for that. So anyway, all right, so what you doing now? Are we stamping? Oh,
we are stamping now. So
all right.
It's dry. I felt to the back and it's cool. It's not cold anymore from the heat and everything and all. And I can rub my fingers and I'm not getting anything on my fingers. So I know I'm good to go.
Nice. So Joanne just asked, Gloria, can you accomplish the same effect if you put your ink on a clear block?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Is that you just, I think it's the glass piece of the glass and all, but I've done it on ink blocks as well and everything and all. So there's no issue with that.
Nice. Okay. Good to know. And Sire says the background reminds him of a lush rose bush. I agree.
So one thing is that for getting back to our 15 minutes is that I'm a big proponent of having a bunch of sentiments. When I get a new set like this, I just actually is that I just go and stamp out all of the sentiments. I keep them in a bag with my stamps and dies and everything, and also that I have them all ready when I'm ready to make a card and all. So I just prep all of these when I first get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's going to tell me where I am going to put my sentiments so I can have that to mix that.
Ooh. Smart. It's nice to be able to kind of see it without even having to commit to it yet.
Right.
That's great. And if anybody is new and would like some more details about Card Chaos, feel free to ask in the chat, but also cardchaoslive.carrd.co will give you all the deets. All the information you need is on that website, cardchaoslive.carrd.co.
So of course I'm using my Cloud9 solid black ink. Is that the world's best ink in the world? Thanks to Irene and Jen for turning me on to this.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. This ink is amazing. Pick yourself up some of this from Inky Stamper. This is the best ink. I've only known of one person who's had trouble with it, and I'm still convinced maybe she had a bad batch. You tell me, Amanda, but I think maybe you had a bad batch. But this is absolutely the best ink I've ever used. Oh, and Amanda's crafting with us. She said she's excited to be done with all of her major to-dos for today so she can craft. Woo woo.
Yay!
Exciting. Allison's loving how your background's looking. Oh, what a beautiful leaf, too.
I love leaves. I just do.
Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't appreciate them fully when I first started stamping, but now I'm really loving the nature stamps. There's just something so calming about them, I think.
Yeah, that's where I started at, because I was such a Gina K and all of her beautiful flowers and her silhouettes and all of that kind of fun stuff. It just made it really, really I love it. I just love them. And then leaves like this and all. And of course, it comes with dies, and it comes, like I said, is it comes with the stencils if I wanted to stencil it. And let's see, I need a little bit more.
I should have probably told you at some point, you have about just under 9 minutes.
Oh, I'm doing good. I'll have this thing done in a minute, in a flash. And again, you're not having to do anything with the background, right? The smushing takes care of the background. The big leaf takes care of your focal point and all, and it just makes a really quick card. And anytime that I'm doing any kind of where I've got extra ink, like on the back of my stencils, when I finish, I just kind of spray or put baby wipe on there, and then I've made another background for something else.
That's awesome.
So I've always got I've got backgrounds ready to go, and when I lose it, and then I cut out from the backgrounds, I cut out sentiments from them and things like that. All right, I think that looks good. So I'm going to remove that. Put that to the
Christina's
side.
a fan of the ink too. Yeah, she borrowed it from me at Paper Kansas. Yeah, it's good ink. It's really good ink. Telling you, Inky Stamper carries it. Pick it up.
That's right. Where's my cloth?
7.5 minutes almost.
Perfect. Thank you. Get that out of my way. Now I'm going to go and trim this just a tiny bit, because I actually picked out what I was going to use for my background. So I want this side to be there.
An A2 size card?
A2, yes.
A2, and that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, in case anybody wants.
And I'm trimming this piece down to 4 by 5 1/4.
Perfect. So you're going to get a nice little matting layer background.
Yes. Yes.
I think I'll probably be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Well, I am, but I'm not. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see.
Yeah.
We're at 7 minutes.
Perfect. Put that out of my way. I have my card. Then I already trimmed this down so that I'd have the good mat, because like I said, I just love, I picked out the color and had all of this stuff already. I've got a bunch of pre-cut background. I use a lot of black like Gina K does for my backs, but I thought this was so pretty to bring out the green, because that Shabby Shutters is such a pretty color. And I found this in my stash, trying to use up some of that old 12 by 12 paper. And so I found it in my stash, which all of my scrapbooking stuff is here in North Carolina. So I've been trying to use our stuff.
Good. I mean, otherwise it just sits there, right? So it's
exactly
it out. And that is a beautiful green too. I'm glad you brought that one out. Is it a Stampin' Up green?
No, but I think it's, it's just from my stash. I have no idea. I have these. I
Okay.
have those yellow, big old 12 by 12 containers that I just split up in colors, and I just
Oh
have
yeah.
all my colors into the different things so that I can pull out as I need it.
Yep. Gotcha. All right. Oh, Terry, you're heading out of the States, going back to Honduras. Oh, you're flying back tomorrow. Okay. Well, we wish you the safest travels, friend. Let us know when you get there, okay? So we know that we can chat with you online after that. It looks like maybe we have a little bit of a bad connection with North Carolina. Yep. I'm assuming Gloria's hands aren't just stuck there permanently in the air. So are you all seeing that too, or is it just me seeing that? Oh, she's gone. Nope, she's back. There she is. Hi,
Yeah.
Gloria. We lost you for a minute.
Hello. I
It's
can
all good.
hear you. I can
Okay.
hear you. I can tell that my internet's not stable. It's stable up here.
It's
It
okay.
probably wouldn't. I'm
Oh,
also a big fan of, instead of using foam tape, I think I got this from Jennifer McGuire, is that I don't know about you guys, but I keep all of my little paper, my little white scraps and black scraps right here to the side, and I just cut out the extra pieces, and
mhm.
I use this instead of doubling up with foam tape.
Yeah, I like doing that too. And I find myself sometimes using my scraps. I just cut like a quick rectangle out of it and stick it like the whatever shape is smaller than the die cut I've got, and I just kind of stick it on the back because I do like being able to tuck a little bit of sequins and things underneath my die cuts when they're popped up.
Hmm.
So whenever I don't know if you can still hear me, Gloria. There we go.
I can.
Okay. So I do like to kind of pop it up a little bit and see that. Um, but sometimes, yeah, sometimes the foam tape's expensive, and it's probably not. Oh, I don't know. It is expensive, but some of it's worth it. Like the world's best foam tape.
Absolutely.
That is the best foam tape ever. It
Oh,
is.
look, I have time for bling.
Yes, you do, ma'am. It is. You've got 3.5 minutes still, everybody. Keep it going. I'm curious to know. Do we have anybody who's already done? Let me know in the chat if you.
There's Linda, just calling Linda.
Calling all Linda Gormans. We know that Linda knocks out about 1,000 cards in 30 seconds ish, roughly, on a slow day. So she is posted already. She is our speedy crafter for sure, and always knocks out something beautiful. Oh, Justine's done too. Wonderful. She felt like Linda tonight. She was speedy too.
Really. And with ink smushing, it really does make it the best. And there's my card.
Yay! Oh, it's so pretty. Can you hold it up for us closer to the camera?
I sure can.
Take a good quick look at it, everybody. All right, if you
See
scoot
what
it
it,
up for us a little bit, like up to forward, I should say. If you go forward a little bit more, there we go. All right. Oh, there's
yeah.
a celebrate. How pretty. And to your right, just a hair. Oh, is it your other right? There you go. Look at that background, everybody. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Those colors look amazing together. Yeah, you're getting lots of love in the chat. Everybody's loving it. That is really beautiful. Well done.
Yeah. And
Well
so
done.
of course, is I played with it. I just wanted to show y'all is that, if I'd had time, and then I knew I wasn't going to have time to do that, but this is the one that I did with the stenciling on it. If you can see it, it'll come. Can you see it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's with me doing the stenciling on top of the ink blending, on the ink smushing, and all. And I just did the stencil on top
It's so pretty.
of
Just so
it.
pretty. Yeah, that's beautiful, Gloria. Very well jobbed indeed. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, and we've got, let's see, for everybody who's still working, you got a minute and a half left, so we're just gonna let the timer keep going. We're gonna hold off. You've got lots of love in the chat because everyone is amazed at how you did it and how fast you did it too. Wow. I feel like I need to make myself one of the smushing tools now. That seemed like a really efficient way.
And again, you're not picking up as much ink. Even if you press hard, because I'm a hard presser, it's
Hmm.
still not going to pick up a lot of ink because it's, you know, I don't know, it's just only going to pick up as much as you put on here and everything, and also and so you don't have to wait for your backgrounds to dry as long. I did, because with the heat tool a
Hmm.
little bit, but it really wasn't that wet before. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to have inky hands, which is not a problem either.
That's just genius. I'm like kind of in awe right now. It's like just so pretty. And it was just so fast too. Wow. And
Yeah.
that's what we're all about though, right? We're here to see what kind of beauty we can make in 15 minutes because we don't always have a lot of time, unfortunately. Sometimes
Yeah.
we do, and that's great whenever we have more time to do, longer crafts and
Yeah.
take our time and make things pretty. But sometimes you just want to make something just as pretty, but also, be able to get some stuff done during your day.
Yeah. So these are other things is that I've been working on. This is from watercolor pencils
Ooh, pretty.
and all. And like I say, I just keep these in the back. If I've got any extra ink, I just throw them on. I just grab a piece of paper and throw it on there, and I'll do cutouts for word dies out of them. This one was more of a just kind of dragging the paper across.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Um,
Very
these
cool.
were these were definitely was just this wasn't really smushing. This was more of a pad across the paper, but yeah. So I don't
Pleasure.
waste ink. If I've got ink somewhere and I can use it again, I will use it again.
That makes sense. I mean, that's a good way to do it, honestly, because ink is expensive too. We don't want to waste it. We want to get as much out of it as we possibly can. So I agree too, Chris. It's great to see the tips that the guests have, that you all have in the chat. You're giving everybody your best ideas on what to do here. That's just fabulous. I love that sharing. It's just what makes our community so amazing. Excuse me. Okay, so shall we take a beat and go check out our Facebook group and see what
Yay!
we made? I love this part. One of my absolute favorite parts of the night. All right, so let me get my screen on. And just a reminder while I'm turning my screen on here that both Gloria and I will be giving away our cards tonight. So please feel free, if you're interested, to drop hashtag card chaos live in the chat, and you will be automatically entered to potentially win one of our cards. All right, so let's see, card chaos live. Okay, Facebook apparently doesn't think my group merits being at the top of my own shortcuts. Lovely. Okay, we're gonna refresh here. So hopefully everybody can see my screen. Yep, you can see it, I think. So we are going to go to the media tab, and under the media tab, you'll see photos, videos, and albums. We're going to albums, and you will see Gloria's lovely face on this album here from 10/6. Last week we had Chelsea, before that we had Justine, and so on Dina, and so on and so forth. So you can see albums for each of the guests, and you can drop your creation right into that album. All right, so we're going to kind of go through these a little bit quickly just because I want to try to get as many of these in as we possibly can. So we're going to start off here with, and I never can tell when you all can see the cards. But let's
Yeah, we
see.
can see. I'm watching too.
Okay, perfect. All right, so Justine has a gorgeous sea card. Wow, sea hag, a mermaid before she has her coffee. That's so good. I love that sentiment. But look at the dimension in that.
Oh my God, that's beautiful, Justine.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Wow. I'd love to know how you got it to kind of like pull to the center like that. That's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Nicely jobbed. All right, we've
Nicely
got
done.
Linda Gorman up next. Oh, I recognize some of those. It looks like she has a beautiful, beautiful red ink smushed background, and she used some ephemera that we got in a class that we took with Inky Stamper. So I highly recommend checking out, again, Inky Stamper. She's amazing. Her classes are amazing. And look at how many extra goodies you get. You can make more cards even after the class. It's wonderful.
Yep. And by the way, I call Inky Stamper my dealer.
Yeah, she is. I know. You got to hook up with all the good stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. You want some lights? She's got you. You want an embossing folder? She's got you. You want the good ink? She's got you.
That's exactly right.
I am a shopper as well as a crafter, so it is what it is. All right, let's see. Next up, we have Cat. Oh, what a cute background. Look at that. Look at the little, a little mouse, little ballerina. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Isn't it? I love that. That is really, really cute. And the ribbon is a really nice touch, too. It goes perfectly with your little ballerina. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, so, so cute. All right, up next we have Misty Workman and a really cool nature themed kind of background. It looks, can you see it? You
Yeah,
can see it?
beautiful.
Yeah, it
Yes.
looks like woodsy and foresty and kind of like tree bark. I kind of feel like ink smushing is almost like a Rorschach test. Like, what do you see in this ink blot?
Mhm.
Like, and I'm always fascinated at the imagery that you can kind of see from the background of these kind of images. It's just beautiful. And it looks like you maybe ink smush the leaves too. Love, 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 love.
Love it.
Yeah, me too. All right, up next we've got Smurf Murphy. Let's see. Oh, how pretty. This adorable little bike riders. Life was meant for good friends and great adventures. Oh,
Yeah.
that's really sweet. I love that. And the deckled edging on that is a really nice touch too.
Yeah, and silhouette stamps do really good with ink smushing.
They sure
And
do.
it most definitely is that some of my favorites is that because it just draws your eye right there to the kids on the bike.
Yep, yep. It really stands up well against the more robust, I guess, background. So yeah, I agree. Tim Holtz stamps, in particular, the oh, what are they called? Like the sketchy ones where it looks like architecture type
Yes.
stamps. Those ones I think are really nice against ink smush backgrounds. Okay, we've got Robin here with a sweet little hello card. Look at that. Oh, I think she took your suggestion and she die cut it out of the ink smushing too.
Yeah.
That's great. I love how that complements the background. It's such a nice touch. Beautiful job, Robin. Ooh, next we've got Karen with a very Halloweeny card. And you were just talking about how silhouettes work against the background. This is a perfect example of exactly that. Coincidentally, with
Oh my
Simple Spike.
gosh.
That's so good.
Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I love those, whatever the inks that you're using.
I know. And the yellow in there is such a nice touch too. It really pops. It really, really pops against the other colors. And she embossed on top of it too, the embossing folder. You see that? That's a
Yeah.
nice touch. That's a really nice touch. I love that. Great job, Karen. Oh, Reagan's got a kitty. Did we ink smush a kitty? All right, let's see. Shannon has a great happy birthday card. Let's see. Oh, I like this. It's like a bulletin board, almost kind of like a cork board.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love that. What an interesting take. That is super, super cool. And I love how these squares on the side just kind of like cascade down the side. That's really neat.
Yep. And the other thing about that is that which it brings up to a great point. You don't just have to ink smush on white cardstock. It looks like she used a
Yep.
craft or something, and then just added the dimensions and gave it that. That's what it looks like to me. Is that you can ink smush on any cardstock.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great point. It does not have to be just white cardstock, whatever you want to do. And sometimes, honestly, ink smushing on, like if you use, say, for example, I'm using Concord 9th inks tonight, and I've got powder ink, I could ink smush onto powder cardstock, and sometimes it just like emboldens that color, and it packs an even more, it packs a bigger punch, basically. So it's a great tip for sure. All right, up next we've got Miss Nima. So, oh, she's got a beautiful Christmas card. And okay, how did you manage to so specifically put your ink smushing to have green trees, brown like brown earth, and then a purple and blue sky? That is just wow. That's some next level ink smushing, my friend. That's incredible. That is incredible. Wow. I love it.
A little bit of masking, maybe, and all,
Maybe.
which is again, use masking to mask off just little areas on your cards
Mhm.
this much.
Absolutely. And I think if you do use masking for this, tearing the masking actually
Yes.
looks really what's the word? Not original. Authentic, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
authentic. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right, next we've got Dina. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. So it looks like maybe she smushed some ink cubes onto her cardstock. That is a perfect way to do that. And but see how, I mean, it adds so much texture and it completely covers the background. It's great. And it's just another option for another way to do it. So good. And look, did you really, in 15 minutes, did you place every one of those rhinestones? Goodness gracious. That, if so, that's impressive. That is impressive. And they're so straight. Wow. Super, super pretty. All right, next we've got Jan Cam. She says, wasn't going to be able to finish my original plan in 15 minutes, so I pivoted and cut out part of the sentiment in blue splatter. There you go. Pivot. Just like Ross would tell everybody on his friends. Right. Pivot. Just pivot. It's a great option. But this is so cute. Look at these apples. It's just precious. It's a great fall card.
So cute.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I just love it. It's so, so cute. Oh my gosh, you are all doing such an amazing job. And there's so much mixed media here. It warms my soul. It makes me happy. All right, we're gonna duck back for now. We're gonna take that back off the screen. Okay, so let's say, I love everyone saying pivot. Exactly. See, you are my people. Pivot. I actually made an ET.
And one thing I wanted to really point out is that I didn't clean off my silicone mat. I can come back, spray some more water on this, and keep using this.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, because it is, I mean, it's perfectly good ink, right? Why not?
Yep, exactly.
That's awesome. Okay, so we're going to switch gears and we're going to move on to the second round of Card Chaos, wherein I try to do something with this, and I don't know if I'll manage it, but we're going to try. So tonight I am going to be playing with some Trinity Stamps products. This is from the newest release that just came out. It's called Flourished Christmas, and it is a beautiful Merry Christmas stamp. So I'm going to make a Christmas card tonight, but I kind of like to use non-traditional Christmas colors, so I'm going to be doing something a little bit different there. I'm using the classic circle-shaped card die. This can cut out so many things because it has a bunch of add-ons. And to that point, another new release item is this snow globe circle card add-on. This is an amazing die set that turns this shaped die into a snow globe. Or what I'm going to do tonight with it, it's turn it into an ornament. So I'm going to make a circle-shaped ornament card. All right, so I'm going to be using, okay, I guess I can leave that on there for now. I'm going to be using this and this, and then I've got, as far as my color palette goes, like I said, non-traditional colors. I also kind of went with a bit of a pink feel, but I didn't go with the green. I went with a blue instead. So I've got Briar Rose, Plumberry, and Powder. As much of an orange girl as I am, I gotta say, I've been really loving Plumberry with Briar Rose lately. It is such a beautiful color palette together, and you can add almost anything in with it, and it's just pretty. So, and the reason I did these colors together is because I know that if blue mixes with a pink, it's going to turn it into a pretty purple. And so even if my ink smushing kind of overlaps a little bit too much, it's not going to turn into mud. But even if it does, you can just wipe some up, or just kind of dab it up with a paper towel, and then you can dry it and layer right over the top of it. That's one of the things about ink smushing that's really fun. You can layer over it and you're not, like, nothing's ruined. You don't worry about it, because I know a lot of people worry like, oh, I've ruined my image. Nope, not at all. You just keep on going. All right, but the first things first, let me grab my thing here. All right, I'm also going to be using some Tim Holtz watercolor cardstock, because I'm going to be actually watering down my inks. So I want to make sure that I have, so I'm going to use some watercolor cardstock because I'm going to be dipping my cardstock right into my inks. So I want to make sure that I have it in a way that will dry relatively easily. All right, so Miss Gloria is going to time us. So if everybody is ready for round 2, let me open this up here. So just a quick reminder, if you want to share your project when the time is up, please feel free. It's in our Facebook group, Card Chaos with Irene Smith. Hashtag Card Chaos Live in the chat, and that will potentially win either my card or Gloria's card. And yeah, I think we're good. I think we're ready. Is everybody ready?
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to get the chat up so I can watch the chat too. And you ready?
Ooh,
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, there we go. I just hopped. I went, oh. I did. I totally hopped. All right, so I am going to do something a little, oh gosh, this is stuck. Come on. I keep a sticky, look at that. My sticky mat is extra sticky because I just washed it recently. And now it is really, really sticky. Okay, so I am going to stick my watercolor cardstock down, and I'm doing the toothy side down. I want the smoother side up. I'm going to stick that down, and I'm going to go ahead and hold it right there. But I am actually going to, I'm going to heat emboss my Merry Christmas, and I'm going to do it in, I'm going to heat emboss it in clear, but sometimes you maybe just don't necessarily want a black on your project. And just tonight, I just wasn't feeling black. As much as I love the black ink and I will sing its praises all day, every day, I just wasn't feeling it today. So today I'm going with the VersaFine Clair Morning Mist. This is an alternative ink for me whenever I don't want to do black and I don't want to do white. I want to do something a little bit different. So I'm going with a gray. And VersaFine Clair is an excellent stamping ink. It comes out just what it says, Clair. It's clear. It's very, very clear. So it's a nice solid ink. All right, so we're gonna do just gray here. Oh, I just went, oh my gosh, can I use my cone as a pressure tool? Can this be a thing? This is our resident mascot, the Chaos Cone. I think I just figured this out. I think I'm gonna need to put some felt on the bottom of him, and he's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God, that would be so perfect.
It has to be. I have, and look at that. It's perfect. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, that was totally an accident, but I absolutely need to do that. Oh, that just made my night. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Chelsea Comer, yet again for the Chaos Cone, because he's amazing. It just makes me smile. Oh my gosh, too funny. All right, so we're gonna get this down here. Now, normally I would be using an anti-static powder tool, but I'm not particularly worried about it because my embossing powder is clear. So I think it's going to be just fine without having to go that route. All right, so Allison says, I completely agree, Irene. I love to use Twilight, Pinecone, or Monarch as non-black sentiment options. Yep, exactly, exactly. So, and if Allison says it, you can take it to the bank because she is crazy talented. So, all right, let's see here. All right. I know I'm spending a lot of time doing that. I just wanted to make sure that it's nice and put down. All right, so that is, I believe that's, yeah, that's all the stamping I'm doing tonight. That was it. Moving that aside. All right, and now I've got
12 minutes, so you're doing good.
Okay, thank you. So this is the little tub that I have to keep my embossing powder in, and my little scoops. All right, let's drop that down. So I'm just, again, I am embossing this in clear embossing powder. This is just Ranger embossing powder. And the reason I'm embossing it too, just to explain, is because I am going to be doing the ink smushing on this directly over the top of my sentiment. So I think we're pretty well covered there. Okay, so I can put this back. Now, what I was saying earlier about the two different the two different heat guns. So I have right here, if I can grab it, this is my Wagner embossing heat tool, and this is my Ranger heated craft tool. So this is going to come in handy. The Ranger tool is going to come in handy whenever I'm doing my ink smushing. And right now for heat embossing, I'm going to use my actual Wagner heat tool. So, all right, there we go. So I'm going to let it sit up for a second. It's probably too loud. Let me scoot it over there. I don't know. It doesn't like quiet it out, does it? It's probably still loud.
No, it's actually quieted out, Irene.
Oh, did it? Okay, good. I wasn't sure. I like this one because it heats up really quickly, which is nice. But I'll be honest, this is my third one. I don't know what happened, but the first two I got, they didn't last me very long. So I'm not sure if it's operator error. Did I do something? I don't know. But I was a little frustrated that it took, a few of these before I got one that has been working for a while now. All right, so we're getting this nice and embossed. I don't know if you can quite see the magic happening, but embossing, I just think is the coolest thing. Well, let's be honest, there's a whole lot about stamping that I think is pretty cool. But this is definitely one of the things. All right. I'm just trying to keep my fingers free of the heat. because I don't really want to be attacked by the heat gun. All right. Sorry, I know this takes a little bit. How are we on time now?
You're just a little under 10 minutes.
Okay. All right. Okay. This will be okay. All right. So I've now heat embossed my Merry Christmas in gray, or the Morning Mist color. And now I'm going to put my Ranger heat it tool just to the side, have it ready to go. And I'm going to drop down my, oh, okay. Well, that just literally fell right out of my hand and made that. That's a lot of ink. It's a whole lot of ink. That's okay. We're gonna roll with it. All right, and now we're gonna get some blue down. Now, what I'm not gonna do though is put that much plumberry. As much as I love plumberry, it is a very rich, very saturated color.
It will take over your cards.
Yes, it will. 100% it will. All right, so then I just need some water. So I've got my water bottle here, and I'm just going to spray down my ink. And this is a mister bottle, so it's a really good one for like distributing the water in a good spray so that it kind of mushes it all around.
Those colors are beautiful, Irene.
Thanks. Well, as if thank you, I invented them. No, but I do get excited about them. That is very true. All right, so now I'm just going to be dabbing this in all around. You see I'm kind of bending my paper a little bit and kind of just picking up different colors in different places, and I'll move it, let it run around a little bit, add some more. Oop, there's that plumberry. It is a color. It is quite a color. And you can also press into it. And now I'm just going to add a little bit of dry time here. I'm going to try to heat it up a little bit. And this is what I was saying with the Ranger Heat It tool. It really, really helps dry your cardstock more quickly because of that wider barrel that you see. So that makes a big difference. All right, so I'm gonna keep drying things as we go, and then I'm gonna keep layering it up. Now I might also, just for the sake of time, kind of tap it off a little bit. I need to get more in the middle of my card because I am gonna cut this out. All right, here we go. It's getting a little bit drier. Okay. I'm gonna dry, and then I'm gonna go back and dip again. All right, so right in the center, we're gonna add some more blue, except that we didn't add any blue. Let's try that again. There we go. Now we got some blue. Do a little more plumberry off to the side over there. Let's do some more briar rose. Get a nice chunk of briar rose, and see it kind of turns it into a little bit of a mauve color, I guess, which I think is quite pretty. All right, and I like
7 minutes.
7 minutes. Okay, 7 minutes.
Oh, I like how it's stripy.
It is kind of stripy, isn't it? Interesting. Oh, I did a big chunk of the plumberry, like we were saying.
No, but it looks good.
It does take over for sure, but yeah, I'm okay with it. It's fine. We're going in. We're doing all the things. Here we go. Look at that. We're just doing it all. And I'm going to town now. All right. Now I'm going to dry this again. I do have some on my fingers, but that is to be expected when it looks like this. So it's going to happen. And you can, if you want to, also turn it over, heat from the back, heat from the front. I like to actually hold it up, usually with some tweezers, just so that I'm kind of keeping my fingers away from it. And I don't know if you can tell it this way, but when I'm holding it like this, it's actually flattening back out, which is a nice little feature that it does. It will actually flatten itself back out because it was curling up quite a bit.
And that's another thing that's nice about that heat tool. And of course, mine's in Florida is that it's not re-melting your embossing powder.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more of the pure blue because my blue turned into a little bit too much purple. So I'm going to make this a little bit more blue and just kind of go in the center here and see if I can get some. Yeah, there's some good blue. And then some over here. There we go. I was just wanting that blue to kind of stand out a little bit more, which is one of the fun things about ink smushing. You can just keep going with as many layers as you want.
And look at that. Purple is starting to pull into there.
Yep, the purple's coming out too. You're right. Now, normally I would be, like you said, I would be letting it kind of, dry all the way. But we're not doing that this time. We're gonna get it as dry as we can in the amount of time we've got. So I'm going to kind of help it along, and then I'm going to set it aside now and work on the rest of my card and see if that will dry up a little bit more. All right, let me clean this up. Another shout out to Glassboard Studio for this, because oh my gosh, this glassboard is amazing. You can do so many things on it. And yes, I do have an affiliate link, and yes, you do get a discount if you use my code, but that's not why I'm saying it. It's just because it really is that good. I only talk about things that I use myself because I love them. All right, here we go. Get that nice and dry. Okay. Whew, that is a mess. All right. So now, based on the colors that are in this, I'm thinking I actually want to pull out more of the blue. So I think I'm going to do a blue background. I think I'm going to go blue. I'm going to go blue. All right. So, oh, where is my cardstock? Oh, I'm like, I don't know what I did with any of my cardstock, but here we go. Okay. I almost had a panic attack. All right. Powder cardstock. And you don't have 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You don't have to use a large die cutting machine for these dies. I just like to because I have it. So I like to use it every now and then because I actually have the option. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on here. And I can just kind of set that down. I want it right about there. And we're going to set this whole thing through my die cutting machine. There's my smaller plates. Move them out of the way. Oh, that's a big boy. that's the big boy plates. that is. I gotta say, I love this turntable that my Anna Griffin machine is on because I don't have to sit and fight with it to try to get my stuff out. I love that option. All right. So here we go. This is now my card base. It's that simple. Trinity made it so simple to make a really cool circle-shaped card. All right, and then I can move on to, okay, I got to move my plates. Oh, time is a-ticking. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this out because I need to try to have something done. But I haven't said it yet tonight. I'm sure it's been in the chat. So just a reminder, if you're new here, I'm talking about the time, but really it is just a goal. It truly
is just a goal.
Yes.
It's really to get you crafting and to be thinking about, oh, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to go do something. It's, it's just a goal.
That's exactly right. And, we never know what we can accomplish until we try, really. Right. So giving it a shot, you might really surprise yourself and say, oh my gosh, I actually accomplished this in 15 or less minutes. It's amazing. All right, so this cuts out the ring as well, but we don't need the ring. We just needed the centerpiece.
Yep. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Oh, okay. All right.
You're good.
Yeah, I think I'm
putting your card together now.
Nice. All right. Normally I would do an extra little score line, but I think we're okay there. All right. So we're going to just, do we pop it up or no? I think we're going to just let it go. Yeah, we're going to let it go down. But we're close. We're close to finishing. Where's my glue? Here it is. All right.
That's beautiful with that blue.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, of course, now my glue's not going to work. Awesome. But I do have this amazing tool from 3L. There we go. And it is not like any other tape runner I have. It kind of like runs out in little strips. It's kind of cool. And it's like really easy on my hands because I've mentioned before I have carpal tunnel, so I have to be careful of the kind of tools I use. And this one works really, really well. Oh, and I always put the lids on backwards. Okay. So do we want to open, you know what? I think we're going to open this like a top fold. Why not? That's a little bit different. Yeah, it's a little bit different. And I'm here for it. Why not? All right. So we're going to press that down. Now, we've got a couple last quick little steps. I'm going to cut this out just so I have a quick silver piece here. And I'm going to take the ornament topper. Where'd my plates go? I lost my die cutting plates again. Okay, great. Oh, here they are. Okay. I moved them to the ground, everybody. See, I still have my stuff
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Okay. Well, I'm not quite going to make it, but it'll be close.
It's really pretty, Irene.
Thank you.
You'll be close.
We're going to be close. Yeah, absolutely. And what have we said? It's just a goal.
It's just a goal.
And do I say that just to make myself feel better? Maybe, but it's also true. It is also very true.
All right, for anybody who's playing along, but again, it's just a goal. We did just hit 15 minutes.
All right, time is up. Good enough. Good enough.
Good enough.
Add this little buddy on here. Why is my there we go. Now my glue's going. All right.
So pretty.
Thank you. Stick that right on the top there. And we've got a cute little ornament. It's just a sweet little ornament card. And I'm going to add, I think, some embellishments. Oops. You know what? I think I might. Well, no, I can't do that on the back. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it at that. All right, and then I'll just add a couple of this adorable little sparkle spots, also from Trinity. Let me see. Oh, okay. And this is from Trinity too, as I'm just flinging things everywhere. Oh my goodness. And if anybody's curious, I'm just kind of sharing because I know sometimes when I watch people, I'm like, where did they get that? And I never know. And sometimes they don't link it, and sometimes I don't remember to link stuff. So I'm kind of telling you along the way where I get things, just in case you would like to pick it up for yourself. So that is my reasoning, in case anyone's curious why I keep telling you these things. That is why.
And those sparkle spots are unbelievably amazing.
Aren't they? Oh my gosh, they're so bright and so sparkly. They're beautiful. All right, I'm not quite sure if do I want them. Yeah, you know what? I do kind of want them touching inside of the sentiment, yeah. I think. Yeah. Why not? There we go. Maybe a couple more. I feel like it needs a couple more. Let me zoom in so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Tell me what you think. What do you think? I've got 1, 2, 3. I feel like I need maybe just a couple more. And I am over time. It's true. I am. And it's okay. It is a-okay. All right. I'm not sure where I want to put,
Yeah. And while she's doing her final thing is that remember to be in the drawing for Irene's and my card is to do hashtag card chaos live in the stream. And in just a few minutes, we'll look at some more of the cards that were posted, and then we'll do the drawing.
Absolutely. I love giving away cards. I think it's just so much fun.
So pretty.
No, I'm just messing with it. Embellishments are 100% the hardest thing for me. I don't know why. I struggle with figuring out where to put them. So we're gonna call it for now. Well, as I say, as I grab one more, but we're okay ish. We're calling it ish for now. We're gonna leave it like that for the moment. I'll figure it out eventually. But anyway, for now it's done. So the better part is let's go see what other people made.
Absolutely.
I want to see what all the fun people made, what all of our friends did. All right, let me grab my mouse over here. Here we go. I gotta find my mouse pad. All right, so let me add this back to the stage. All right, yes, Card Chaos Live, please, in the chat, hashtag Card Chaos Live, and you'll be entered to win either my card or Gloria's. All right, so let's see what else everybody made. Moving on, we have Tana Lowhouse. Oh my gosh, Tana, that is so cute. Oh my stars, that is adorable. Do you guys see it yet?
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that cute? I love that. Can I win your card? Because wow, that is really cute. That is such a beautiful, vivid green too. Wow. Gorgeous. So pretty. All right, we're going to move on to Christy Danielson, who made a beautiful winter snowflake card. Oh, it's so cute. Flaky friends stick together. It's adorable. I love the blue. I love the stitching. It looks like a really pretty snow flurry, you know, with like the white peeking through the back. That's really pretty. Really pretty. All right, next we've got Jen Gross. Let's see. Ghouls just want to have fun. Oh, she did such a cute Halloween card. I love that.
Oh,
that's adorable. And again, it's that deep black silhouette with those trees like that. It's great. It just looks so good on an ink smushed background. So good.
And such a nod to Cyndi Lauper.
Yes, yes, it is. A Halloween nod. Right. Linda Gorman did another beautiful card for us. It says, Autumn is the second spring when every leaf is a flower. Oh, this
Oh,
is by Camus. That is beautiful. And look at the texture on that leaf. Holy smokes. That
holy
is
smoke.
incredible. Wow. I don't even, it almost looks like leather kind of, doesn't it? Like dragon scales? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And the colors are such a rich pop against that
Mhm.
leaf too. Beautiful. Really beautiful. You are all so talented. I love seeing what you make. This is just gorgeous. All right, Paula Rice. Oh, I'm so glad you played along, Paula. Look at that. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. That is beautiful. Oh, it looks like maybe she took a little inspiration from your colors. We got
Mhm.
some green. I love that. Beautiful. And a little touch of like a teal, aqua kind of blue in the background.
Yeah.
Really pretty. Really, really pretty. And the splotches almost kind of look like flowers in a way.
Yeah.
How pretty. Love it. Natasha. Oh, yay, Natasha. I'm so glad you played along. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. That is so, so pretty. Oh, I love that. Do you see the flower on there, Linda? I never know when your guys' screen catches up with mine. I think mine always goes at like a good 15 seconds before yours. That is really beautiful. And I love that it's oval too. That's cool. It's a nice twist. Really nice twist. All right. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate the compliment. All right, Robin has, oh my gosh. No way. That is adorable. Look at this little tiny stormtrooper. You've stormed my heart. Robin has, oh my
Oh,
gosh.
sorry.
No way. That is
Like,
adorable.
you just gonna step up. Okay.
It's all good. At least now I knew where I was at. That is really, really cute. I'm kind of obsessed. That is an adorable little stormtrooper. And you know what? That's a really good, smart stamp to use too for this because white and black, you don't really have to do a lot of coloring. 15 minutes and it's a beautiful card. And you just did some ink smushing, a little die cutting,
Yeah.
stamp, you're good to go. I love it.
And highlighting it right there where the stamp is that it makes it just puts the
Yeah.
focus right there.
Yep. It really shines as a focal point. Absolutely. All right, Norma, we have another card. Let's see. This is gorgeous. Wipe your tears, pat yourself on the back, and celebrate your strength. Amen. That's so good. I love that. Those and the white for the anchor and the shell and the steering wheel. That's not right. Is that right? The helm? I don't know what do you call a ship steering wheel? I feel like there's a name and I'm totally drawing a blank.
Ship's wheel.
Ship's wheel. Thank you. Yeah, that'll work. That is really, really pretty. I love that. The white against that beautiful blue. It almost looks like the earth with like water and dirt, or not dirt, like earth, like, well, I guess dirt, but the continents against the blue of the earth. That is really pretty. That was really, really pretty. I love that. Next we have Karen. Oh my gosh, Karen. Wowzers. Can you see that yet, Gloria?
I can.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Wow.
Right? It's like an optical illusion. That is so, so cool. Between the colors, the texture, the pinwheels, the pumpkin. Oh, wow. You nailed it, girl. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I love that you're all supporting each other in the chat too. That's awesome. Please keep that up because supporting each other is so important just because sometimes you just need somebody to uplift you a little bit. Maybe it's a rough day and making something and then having somebody tell you, hey, you know what? That was really nice. That was really cute. That's all it takes sometimes to lift somebody up. So I appreciate you doing that for each other. Oh, next up we have Dina. Oh, Dina, this is so pretty.
Oh, beautiful.
It is. I love that she also took a different color of the ink and went with the blue stamping ink instead of, a black or anything, which again, black is a beautiful color against ink smushing, but I like it sometimes when you just do something a little bit different.
Yeah, it looks very Delft.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, that's so pretty. So, so pretty. You all did an amazing job. Amazing. Thank you so very much. Let me see. Maybe I can refresh one more time just to make sure I'm not missing anybody else's cards because I hate to miss anyone's cards. So I'm going to go back to media, albums, just to double check one more time. Scoot back. Oh, nope, it's not. Oh, now it's not loading. Of course not. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. All right, perfect. Well, then we got to look at everyone's cards. Thank you so, so much, everybody. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. You are all so incredibly talented. Gloria, you are just a doll. I adore you. You are just an absolute gem. So yes, well job to you. Well job to everyone. So shall
This
we?
is so cool that you and I did ink smushing, but a different way, which is really cool.
Yes. Yeah, I thought that too. I thought that was really nice. We got to see different ways to do that. And there are still so many other ways out there too. So check it out on YouTube. There's so many beautiful, amazing content creators that are so talented, and they share all this information with us, with me as well. There's so much I don't know, and it's amazing to see what people are able to put out there, and you learn so much, and from each other. Even everybody in the chat is crazy talented. So it's just good. There's so much content out there. Let's support your favorite creators. Give them a thumbs up and a like. Subscribe if you're interested. It's just it really can make their day. So we all appreciate you. Okay, shall we pull some winners? What do we think? Shall we get some winners out here and see who's taking home these cards? If you have not yet done it, hashtag Card Chaos Live in the chat, and you will potentially win one of our cards. So I'm going to grab the tool here. We've got 37 entries so far. Oh, Amanda says so far she has a spider and a web cutout. Perfect. You're on the right track. Remember, it is just a goal. And this is like third week in a row. I didn't make 15 minutes. Third week in a row, I think. It happens. It happens. And Natasha's right. You need some Tim Tam power. Why are words so hard for me? My goodness. I bet people wouldn't know that I have an English degree, which is just ridiculous. Oh, goodness. Okay. So let me disconnect Facebook, and I can add the giveaway tool. Share screen, giveaway tool, share. Okay. Hopefully you can all see the hashtag Card Chaos Live. Let's see. What did Robin said? I think it'd be harder to meet the time when you're actually live on the show. Well, there's some truth to that. Let's see. Jan says, Irene, you did make it. Didn't we agree that embellishments can be done post-time? You know what, friend? You are right. We did. We did say embellishments can go after. And we said technically you don't have to put it on your card base, although I have a shaped card and I don't have these laying around. So in fairness and in honesty to the game, I did have to put it on a card base. But you're right. The embellishments, absolutely do them after. Why not? Why not? You are absolutely correct. And thank you for giving me the grace that I did not give myself. I appreciate
That's exactly right. Because you were done with the card. You just needed to put the topper on, and that's an embellishment.
That is true. You are absolutely right. The hard part was the ink smushing, and I like how that turned out. I think that was quite pretty. So yeah, I think, and your card is just stunning. I'm still in awe of the tool that you made. It's amazing. All right, shall we draw a winner? I'm jibber jabbered. So I'm trying to give somebody enough time to join. All right, let's draw our first winner now. Here we go, round and round. Let's see. Look at all those names. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. All right, our first winner is Nightbot. Okay, so that's not a thing. Sorry, Nightbot. I appreciate you trying to slip one in there, but no. Let's try this again. Draw again. Good grief. What is Nightbot thinking? Oh my goodness. Okay, our winner is, oh, for goodness sakes. You know what? I'll wait for you guys to see it. Silliness. Absolute silliness. Okay, yeah. Yeah, right? Ridiculous. Okay, and it's so funny because when I first typed at the beginning, I said, type hashtag Card Chaos Live, and I wrote it in the chat, and I said, watch it draw my name because I typed it in now. Right. It sure as heck did. Let's try this again. There we go. There we go. We have a Jill Pounds. Yay, Jill. Finally, an actual winner. Congratulations, Jill. You have won Gloria's card because she went first and you are the first winner tonight. And yet Nightbot is always pulling some sort of shenanigans, Dina. You are absolutely right. Oh my gosh, y'all are so funny. Amanda says the card doesn't want to leave my house. Oh my gosh, y'all are too funny. I love it. Congratulations, Jill. That's so exciting. You get Gloria's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful leaf card. All right, let's see who our next winner will be. Hopefully, all of the people who shouldn't be winning are drawn out of there. All right, who do we have? Let's see. We have Suzanne Harkinson. Yay, Suzanne. Yay, you won my card. So congratulations. You have won my card. I'm very happy for you. I hope you like it. I hope it is fun. Oh my goodness. All right, friends. So we have our two winners. We've got Jill Pounds and Suzanne Harkinson. So if you would give us a little bit of time to get these mailed out to you, just send me your mailing addresses and I will, Jill, I can get yours to Gloria if she doesn't already have it. Or if it's not in the, the birthday card swap, maybe she has it from there. And then I will get your cards out to you. I am still behind on mailing cards, but they are still going out, I promise. So congratulations to our winners tonight.
Yep.
So, all right. Thank you all so very much. I really, really appreciate you being here. It means the world to me. If you would consider liking and subscribing, that would also mean the world to me. But like and subscribe each other's stuff. Let's support each other. Let's just get out there and give each other some likes and some confidence and some positivity, because that's really what it's all about.
And thanks to my Florida friends, my Florida crafters, for coming and joining us tonight. I really appreciate you guys being there for me.
Yes. Thank you, Florida friends. I appreciate you being here too. Gloria is just an absolute gem, and she is so much fun to have around. I get the pleasure of crafting with her several days a week, and it is always so much fun. So thank you, Gloria, so much for sharing your talent with us tonight. Please make sure you check her out on Instagram and on just the different various socials. She's linked below. Yeah. She's hopping around. She's in the Craft Roulette chat with us too. So, just join us. Play along with us, have some fun. Is there anything else, Gloria, that you've got coming up or anything you wanted to share?
No, just look for me. I've been really getting into the hops on Instagram, and it's a lot of fun today. Just a lot of fun to do those Instagram hops and putting your cards out there and giving. And also, that's where I primarily focus on, and I carry it over into my Facebook page too. So,
Yeah, absolutely. You've become quite the hop queen. It's pretty impressive, actually. So I don't know how you find the time, but yeah, you've been doing amazing jobs with all the hops. Very well jobbed.
Thank you. Well jobbed.
Well jobbed.
You did well job tonight. We did great.
Yes,
that's
we
my
did.
friend Sherry. Thanks for coming, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry. Thank you, everyone, again for being here. We appreciate you. Sending you all the crafty love. Make sure sometime this week you grab some paper and craft.
Who's next week?
Oh, next week. Thank you. Yes. Why do I always forget to talk about that? I'm so sorry. Next week, we have Dawn Mulder, another hopper. We have another very talented crafter who is going to make something super fun. And our theme for next week is stripes. So we do have a post up right now, a survey or a poll, I should say, in the Facebook group. If you want to put your vote in on what you would like to do the week after that. Right now it looks like, oh shoot, which one was it? A spooky, I think, was in the lead last I checked. So if you want to have your 2 cents, throw them on in there and give us a vote. Let's see what you want to vote for the following week. So next week, join me 6:00 Monday evening, and we will be here with Dawn Mulder. So thank you again, Gloria. I adore you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much to everybody in the chat. You have a wonderful night. Grab some paper, craft something that really makes you smile. Take care, friends. Bye.